Hey, just watched the state of play for today, and it was pretty solid with a lot of third-party games, a lot of new stuff too. Kind of surprised. Let's go over it. Um, First thing was Crash 4. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot 4. We haven't seen a mainline one in about a decade. There's skins, but there's no microtransactions for now. But knowing Activision, they might sneak it in somehow. Also, this is a surprise here. Hitman 3, it's VR, and it looks like it's for prior maps for if you had 1 and 2. So I guess they're doing the same thing they did with 2, where you can download the legacy pack if you own the original. Now, Pathless, that's an interesting game. It looks like a really cool double A PS5 game. It's by a Giant Squid. Never heard of the dev, but this looks like it has fluid movement and it does kind of show off the SSD how you can move quickly through a big open environment. I'm happy that they're actually showing something that shows like the advantages of getting an SSD rather than having a really old build. I mean, look, I mean that Halo Infinite uh, gameplay walkthrough looked really rough. I think this stuff looks a lot more clean and a lot better, to be quite honest with you. Um, it getting my notes here. There's no map, but you can find landmarks with maps. So I guess they're trying to make it HUDless. I remember that trend dying at the beginning of the 7th gen. If you remember Fight Night, HUD was turned off by default, so they wanted you to actually look at the graphics, look at people's faces or and the effects on the screen to see what your fighter was. But anyways, 60 FPS for open world, which is good. I mean, and it looks like it's slated to come out in holiday 2020. So Spelunky 2, which comes out September 15th. Not a fan of roguelikes, but that's cool. It looks cool. There's also Genshin Impact, which kind of apes Breath of the Wild, but there's multiple characters and has an anime aesthetic. That looks like it's coming out in fall 2020. If you like that stuff, you should probably look into it. And then there's Aon Must Die, which had a pretty awesome art style. I don't know what type of genre it is. It looks like a fighting game, maybe, or something like Nahog. And Animal Mutation, which kind of does has that sprite with the 3D backgrounds. Looks like Shu is a good job of getting these indies and double A developers in Sony's pocket. So some Bug Snacks gameplay looks pretty interesting. It's a lot of Pokemon Snap and a lot of hunting in it as well. And this is the same devs as Octodad, so they're definitely becoming more ambitious this time. So there's a control expansion for AEWE. It's also Auto Chess, which is a PC game that's coming out on the PS4. And then Pedestrian looks pretty cool. Probably will drive me nuts because I'm not much of a puzzle gamer. Uh, and Temtem, which is it's a Pokemon clone on PC. So please, that's the fucking Pokemon game. That's coming out PS4. No, I mean 2022. I mean that's probably type 2021. Last thing they showed was Godfall. Looks like a solid combat game, a looter slasher, which is an interesting take on the genre. They did show the new classes. It's co-op, and fortunately, there's no microtransactions. Everything is earned in game. We'll see about that. Overall, I was impressed about the number of games and the different types of so the AAA, which is Godfall and Crash 4, to something smaller like like I Must Die and Spelunky 2, which is a fan favorite. I think what Sony has as advantages is that they're scheduling, and they put the big guns first, and then they put the smaller stuff second, and then there's a rumor that there's gonna be more PS5 stuff in August, so we'll see if there's an announcement for that. Overall, I was happy. It's a lot of variety, and shows that they still support the PS4, just not scare people. And I'll see you later in the next video. I'll have something in mind. So it's kind of special. Thank you.